نجمع لسه ناس جايين من هناك.
I'm not sure I can speak. We begin today's March for Palestine, this nationwide march for Palestine, by acknowledging that we have gathered on the lands of the Gaza people. We pay our respects. And extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today. We also acknowledge the sovereignty of these lands that have been ceded. This is totally amazing, overwhelming, restores our faith in ordinary people, in ordinary South Australians who believe in justice and human rights for all people. Today's nationwide march for Palestine has mobilised and is mobilising hundreds of thousands of people across 40 Australian towns and cities. Together we are demanding an end to Israel's genocide of the Palestinian people. An end to 8 decades of colonisation, occupation, ethnic cleansing and apartheid. This did not start on the 7th of October 2023. And determination. We are proving, every single one of you here today is proving that we are an unstoppable force, one with courage and political and moral clarity, unlike our leaders. Between Albanese and Netanyahu, as well as the Australian. Let's be clear though, recognition that preconditions for Palestinian statehood and self-determination within the current context of occupation and apartheid is senseless. Self-determination must include the right of Palestinians to return to their places of origin in their homeland. And deliverance from a cruel and dehumanising apartheid state. Anything less than this protects and rewards Israel from being held accountable for 8 decades of crimes and atrocities. end apartheid in South Africa by demanding a black South Africa and demanding a white South Africa. We dismantle the apartheid state. This is what must happen in Palestine. There's no other force for justice. Recognition of a Palestinian state and the issuing of statements of concern and condemnation are not a substitute for action. The dark reality is that Israel's plan from day one has always been to purge Palestine of every single Palestinian. Express concern and make statements. Gaza, as we stand here, is being ethnically cleansed, mass murder, starvation, and Israel's diabolical plan to move anyone who's left to a third country. At the same time, we mustn't forget this, in the occupied West Bank and in East Jerusalem, the crazy settler violence is out of control, and it's clear that the plan is to annex the West Bank by accelerating and expanding the settlements, the illegal settlements. So we say Israel must be isolated as a pariah state as it is. To hold this pariah state accountable. Words only embolden them. Look what's happened over the last couple of weeks. They've dug in. They've doubled down. For heaven's sakes, Australia is still selling weapons components to Israel, even non-lethal parts,